One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us. Elliott T. Bauer Stadium in Huntsville, Texas, home of the Sam Houston Bearcats. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Utep Miners, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Sam Houston Bearcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. He'll bring it out. It's Terrell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Sam Houston State's offense will have the football first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Douglas. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So UTEP's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. Open space at the 25. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. Third and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive moves.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Wide out trying to get it in.
That was easy.
The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Douglas. It's complete to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up
That
the middle,
linebacker, I
pulls it
love
down,
him, man.
runs it straight ahead and goes and gets the big third down conversion.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here's a heat. Fires to the big fella. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Bearcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls and fires complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And here comes the offense on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Bearcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Douglas. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run play action. Throwing right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Muscling ahead on third and short. Still on his feet at the 45. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
What a great run there. On 3rd and 1 situation, though, David, that has got to be demoralizing for a defense because they were packed up close to the line of scrimmage, expecting run on that one.
They're playing aggressive, but great offenses have the ability in predictable situations like 3rd and 1 to get first downs.
Wide open downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown.
And another easy one. This could be a big scoring game.
Gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. He does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Clemson has the lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Florida State. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. The Bearcats will hustle to the line.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. He's going to throw deep right side. Pulls in the deep ball. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Here we go. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball. They'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Back to throw, it's Douglas. And this is going to be incomplete.
Good coverage.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Trying to pick out that ball through a deluge of rain, and he missed it.
Returners only get so many chances in a game. You really want to maximize. You want to take it to the house. You want to make those big plays. But a lot of times you forget about that small detail of securing the football. He gave it up, but thank goodness he didn't turn it over.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They're going to ride this running back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the break, and it's Utep holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Trying play action. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play four-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They'll try to run for it. At the 45 on his way. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Makes the catch. Across the 25, he's got room. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points.
Touchdown!
Right.
Quick strike.
The newcomer gets in. Let's go.
These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him pretty soon.
Utep 21, Sam Houston 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Terrell. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly out to the tight end. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
From the gun, the running back has it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Nice stuff. You can't get through that.
To find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Can't get him to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Another incompletion on 3rd.
What the heck? Come on.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it.
They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, and it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light the scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down and have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Douglas. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Nice, good defense again.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Using his legs, it's Bridges. There he goes. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down.
I love teams that make it a priority to run the football, and they have today. Another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night, over 100 yards on the day. Really, really good night for this young man.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
It's complete to the right. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
To the air on 1st down. Got him downfield. Touchdown,
Right.
Utep.
2 touchdowns for each quarterback.
In for the score.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Ole Miss is down, but they are not out of it. Not when that crowd spent the morning in the Grove getting ready for this one. Let's see how those fans impact the rest of this game. They're trailing by just 4 to Western Michigan. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looking for a man. It's Douglas. Pressure coming. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Wants to throw again. He's got him. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Bearcats want to move quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab on the left. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Using the quick game. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him.
There we go. I knew the pass rush would get there eventually.
Goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Gets it out quickly. And they're able to make the tackle. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the heat
there we go.
Home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Punt is in the air. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Tosses it incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bridges. He's down right at the 17, and the clock will stop to move the chains on the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 1st and 10 from their own 17. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Bearcats will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. Wants to throw on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down. But what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half. So in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Handoff from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Douglas. Unloads to the right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Fires to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Miners look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Bridges. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Looking to get it in. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Wants to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? On the run, it's Bridges. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Bob.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Finds his big tight end. Well,
Oh, come on. That was in the end zone.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Back to pass, it's Douglas. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd.
No gain on the play. Offense facing
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
What's up, Maddox?
So we'll Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw.
Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
Yeah, it did. I did win the championship.
17. And the Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
We had to go through TCU, Penn State, Texas, I think. What's up, Takeoff? And then Oregon.
Punch it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard
Oh, yeah,
line.
man, the schedule's set up perfect. We just beat Texas.
Their offense in high gear.
The rest of it is Conference USA schedule, so just got to stay fine-tuned until the playoffs.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get it.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Yeah, this is a washout. I'm going to go ahead and get the backups in here in a little bit.
They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Now they have extended this lead.
You know, they said 4th straight win. We won 17-0 last year. So it'll actually be 21st straight win. And we have not lost a conference game.
Got to play your best
yeah, no doubt.
Right now and fight back.
And you just need something good
cooking up something real nice for him here. Oh, wow. Insult on injury right there.
Get some momentum on your side.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
I like the defense this year. We've added a few players. And, I mean, our overall is up to an 81 now, so we're pretty competitive with most teams.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Working that left side now. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down.
There we go. There's the pass rush. Hey, yeah.
Defense that just is flying around and
yeah, it sure did.
These guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass.
Yeah, man. It should be on sale by now if you guys are ever looking to get it, I'm sure.
It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge
he's being hunted.
They need some explosive passing.
The quarterback was scared. That's the backup.
It is going to be tough for this offense to get some.
It should be, man. I don't know for sure, but I know within the Christmas, I swear everything was on sale.
To help them out in coverage.
Heels to punt and try to pick up some yards. The solid return there.
All right, we're going to go ahead and bring the backup in.
Sets up this offense nicely. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this
I've had
defense
one. Yeah. We had a running back the year before last that won the Heisman. We've had several Doak Walker Award winners, but only one Heisman.
Second down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on
Yeah,
schedule.
not bad. I was surprised because, you know, being a small school, it's hard to even get noticed.
Accomplished just that. Really nice play.
I was sad to see a running back go because I actually broke the NCAA record for rushing yards in a game. That I think I had 428 yards. Yeah, no doubt. We've had a few players that should have won, but we were a low-tiered team, so.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Well, I love play callers that want
And I mean, I know the score's out of hand, but I told myself when I started this franchise, our dynasty, I'm going to keep the foot on the pedal because you got to always stay fine-tuned.
Pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
The clock is my friend.
Yeah, you are, OG,
late
if you've been there
with a lead, and I can
since
continue to run
freaking
the
1,000. That's been like probably 2 years ago.
I'm going to walk away with a win. So listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
The give as they work on that clock. So close to that.
There we go.
Almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this
Oh,
offense.
man, it did. It did. I was so
they go
worried
right
about
back to their
losing, I'll tell you
playmaker,
that.
running back, and I love the push they got up front.
After getting beat in the playoffs the first 3 seasons, I was worried. But then I finally figured out the defense. I mean, having a 75 rated defense last year, it was hard to stay competitive, as you can imagine, especially when we got to the playoffs. Right, that's our transfer quarterback's 3rd touchdown of the game. I've been splitting time with him and Nicholas, who came back after leading us to a 17-0 national championship season. But as you know, in college football, you always got to be prepared for injuries and people leaving, which it'd be pretty stupid for players to leave this team, to be honest.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Clemson has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I mean, Conference USA,
they're up by 9 over
after this game, will be 33-0. We have not lost a conference game. Every game we've lost has been a top. Usually it's a top 25 opponent. I don't think we've gotten beat by an unranked team. We've had a few close calls. I'm not going to say it was flawless, but as we beat the little guys, that's all that matters.
He lobs one
Oh,
high
man.
down the left side.
Yeah,
And they
almost.
wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third
This
down.
year we've also improved our pass defense. We got a couple good safeties out there. We got some decent corners, so should be pretty well loaded. There. Get him. There you go.
And the defense makes a play,
Yeah, I do too.
sacking him back at the 10.
I do too.
He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack
20
number
sacks
20.
for tearing cover.
have a knack from getting to the quarterback. What a
A
great
lot better than what they did, yes.
Getting there, getting him down,
For sure.
getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
But to be honest, most points we let up so far, I mean, it's 4 games. I think was obviously Texas. I think we let up like 20, 28 maybe.
Got it out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one.
But even to me, I was like, man, that's actually pretty good.
Firmly
I remember the first year we played against Texas, I got beat 49-20.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
And he's
also somehow lucked up and got, I bet you we got like 4 good running backs on this roster. Because obviously our top guy, number 31, Bridges, is a senior, so he'll be leaving after this year. But man, what a butt kicking. Last year was 70-3, so they did a little better this year, guys. Give them credit. And if you're just joining us, obviously our highest game we've scored is 82 points. We put up 82, I think, on like FIU or somebody like that. But like I said, last year was 70-3. This year is 45-3. So we'll give them a little credit. All right, let's take a look at some stats.
That just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So what we got here? Yeah, right. 31-11. Holy crap. Rushing yards, I mean, that's our third straight game of pretty close to 200. Not bad. Time of possession has got to be crazy. Well, not too bad, actually. 20-15, so I don't mind running the clock, but sometimes, man, it's like it just makes it so boring if I just sit there and run the clock the whole time. So I try not to. All right. Utep records a key Conference USA Conference win. That's pretty scary if that's a key win. If that's a key win, oh man, I hate it for the rest of these guys. We already got somebody committed. A 3-star free safety. We'll take it. That's another thing. Moved up to number 12. Got to get in that top 10. Oh, looky here, guys. We got Wyoming next. Holy crap. I want to take a look at something because they actually do keep track of your home winning streak. I've been trying my best. We lost in a playoff game, so I had actually 19 in a row. Let's see what it is now. Since then, we've won 9 in a row at home. So, but obviously, from having a crappy record, our 47% home winning percentage. That's because the last 15 years, they pretty much sucked. Take a look at this. What we got here. Schedule a visit. Come on down to watch us play Liberty. Get some playing time. Wide receiver, we'll definitely need one of them. Got a tight end. We definitely need a tight end. Let's see. Championship contenders, A. If you're not looking to win a championship, I don't know what you're trying to do. All right, that guy went to Pitt. Who's this guy? Yeah, we're not even going to get him, so might as well drop him. Number 1, 4-star defensive tackle. Number 2, looks like Baylor's probably going to edge us on that one. We're not even listed on there. Might as well drop him. Not even listed on his. Drop him. Drop him. Drop him. Yeah, they get real stingy on the rankings. Although I beat Texas, man, it was ranked number 8. That jumped us from number 21 all the way to number 13. I don't really mess with the schedule because I like playing like a realistic. You know what I mean? I don't want to. Obviously, I don't want to set myself up for failure either. Schedule all the top teams, Penn State, uh, all Big Ten teams and SEC teams. I would like to switch conferences though. Um, Depending on how this year goes out, um, I would like to at least go up a conference notch. Yeah, it wasn't mine either actually. I've been building on my coach and stuff, trying to like lower the bar on stuff because obviously being at a little school, it's what you got to do. Now, if we were like freaking Alabama or any of those top schools, we'd be getting everybody. Probably need a couple of edge rushers as a 5-star. Yeah, that's a good point. ACC would be because it's got competitive teams in there. I think I played Miami in my second season. Oh my God, dude, they beat the dog crap out of me. Everybody went to Miami, so I think their overall rating on the team was like a 97, and my team at the time had like a 73, 74. So yeah, that was not a contest, but we learned a little bit from it. The first time they beat me, I was like, that's got to be a fluke. So I actually replayed it. I'll do that from time to time if I feel like the computer's getting out of line. Because if you play the game, you know how it is. Sometimes it's like you could put up the perfect defense and it just won't work out. Yeah, that's the last time I lost. I'm pretty sure was Miami. I'm sitting there thinking because I think that was our third. That was year 3, which was actually our first ever home playoff game in college history. And then we go and I don't know if we got our butt kicked, but I know we got beat. But yeah, after that it was 17-0 and now 4-0. So yeah, yeah, yep, yep. Yeah, if you guys ever get interested, watch some of the games we lose. There aren't a lot of them, but man, like that first time I played Texas and I had Malachi Nelson who owns all our records. Uh, every just about every passing record I think I have in the 3 years he played, I broke with him. I'll show you guys. Yeah, see, 15,000 passing yards. Emory is the guy who won the Heisman, 4,800 yards. This guy was on my team. He just left last year, 4,000 receiving yards, 300 catches, and there's the quarterback, 153 career touchdowns. We threw every one of those. Rushing touchdowns, 64. So yeah, Davis, 39 receiving touchdowns. Every one of these guys for a career, besides this Charlie West, who looks like he was a legend, 19 freaking picks. That's pretty good. It'll be hard to beat that. But all these other guys are guys that are off our teams. The games are still owned by a lot of the real players. Emery, obviously there's the 428 I told you guys about. We did throw 8 touchdowns, 7 rushing touchdowns with Emery. These other guys are real life legends. Um, Passing yardage for a season, we actually broke with our current quarterback last year at 5,400 yards. Rushing yards in 1,900, that was with Emery. That was during his Heisman run. Jalen Brown, that's the guy, if you ever watch shorts, I call Touchdown Brown. He set the single season receiving record at 111 catches. Passing touchdowns in a season, of course, Malachi Nelson at 57. Ashton Emery rushing touchdowns in a season, 27. And of course, this is why I call him Touchdown Brown. Jalen Brown in 2026 had 17 touchdown catches. And of course, Alan McCarter, our defense, had 14 sacks. So yeah, we have built some history. Give you guys a look at I'll go to the coaching contract because it shows the records. Now keep in mind, we started in 2025. So we went 13 and 2, 12 and 2, 13 and 1, 17 and 0, and now we started 4 and 0. So that's what we got going on so far. Obviously, our job's safe. Winning the national championship in the first year of a 5-year contract, you know, considering we're not one of the top schools, I think I should be here for a while. Take a look at, there's also something else I want to look at. Coach abilities. I'm still working on this. It's so hard to get points. Recruiting. If you want to be a really good recruiter, put all your points in these. As you see, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and O-line. That's what I went with because air raid attack, it's all about offense. Eventually, I was able to add to the defense, and once we get through this tier, we'll become big players in the recruiting market with all this stuff. But if you notice, like as you get to the end of the tier, like Portal King, getting quarterbacks to come is pretty easy if I actually go after them. You can sway quarterbacks easily, but it all depends on your rating. So that's mainly what I'm trying to build off of. I've also unlocked program builder. I need 30 freaking coaching points. So it's probably going to be a couple seasons before we even open up that. We still have all these other ones to unlock. So I'm looking to play this dynasty for the long run. All right. So, I mean, if you guys hang around, we could easily be going into like year 10, 11, or 12, just depending on the time that I have to allocate towards it. But go ahead and take a quick break and be honest with you. If you guys hang out, I'll go ahead and start Wyoming. Just let me stretch and get a drink and stuff like that. We'll get to the next game, and I'll leave the stream running. All right, see you guys in a minute. All right, next game, guys. Here we go. Yeah, it's a night, probably going to be a night game, so we're going to go, I like to call it the Night Miners outfit here, uniform.
Welcome, everyone, to the Sun Bowl, home field for the Utep Miners. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on last year's national champion, the Utep Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Utep's offense will go to work first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
The Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bridges. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first, and he's still going.
No. The leap.
And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Right down the middle. A strike downfield.
That was a nice throw right there. I like that. Layering it.
Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they're going to have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Almost had that. It's my favorite route, in case you don't know. The little comeback out there.
Not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Oh, man. He might be in for a big game receiving.
First and goal. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job, because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback, because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Power ahead. And how about the work?
Oh, man. Come on, he should have been in there.
Well, you see the defense let's make a big play there in the RPO. And they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal.
Easy dive for 6. Let's go, Bridges.
Touchdown, Niners!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wyoming's offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Yep, there's that freshman.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Motion from the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. They'll leave it with the lone back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
To throw, it's Kane. Here comes the heat. Can't make the grab.
Good pressure on 3rd down.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
They booted away on 4th down. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
A little screen to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Can't hold on.
Oh, man.
Right
Any other time he catches that.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass to catch.
Oh, man. Trying to hurdle it in there.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
There he is. Second touchdown, guys.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. He's going to let it go. Oh, he dropped it.
Good safety help there.
Right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time.
Good pressure.
We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. They'll move the wide receiver to the air. It's Kane. Bringing the heat. Oh,
there we go. Not on this secondary, buddy.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield.
He's shredding them apart right now, guys. 150 yards in the first quarter.
Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
And he did a great job working across the formation, finding a hole. Quarterback, good timing, waiting on it. Nice strike.
To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Bridges. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patterns. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
Right on the money. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Utep has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield.
Oh, my. It's like playing against high school. 3 touchdown passes.
Touchdown, Utep. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. North Carolina is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up 14 over Virginia. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air. It's Kane. Fires to the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Working the big fella to the corner. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Breaks the tackle. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Rushes on him.
Oh, my gosh. Should have had that sack.
3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right half. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grab near the sticks. It's Bridges. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's got an open man. Goes upstairs. He's stopped, but not before
well, we got some athletes on this team.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
The Miners are marching down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires on the move. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone. And I love the vision right here by the cornerback. Seeing the quarterback the whole way. Breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. That carry puts him over 2,500 yards for his career.
And it's been really fun to watch this guy's development in college football. He's gotten bigger, stronger, and faster in every game. He just seems to get a little bit better. That's a pretty nice milestone to hit.
The nice milestone, nice consistency, nice durability. It takes you being healthy, and this guy's really done a good job throughout his career being that.
Dang, that was close. We're going for it.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Trying to get it to the marker. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down.
Man, I like it. No hesitation, belief in my offensive unit. 4th and short equals success for me. I want the touchdown. Now set up on a 1st and goal situation.
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute.
Yeah, we'll take the touchdown.
On the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll give it to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Cowboys just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Scanning the field, it's Kane. Got him downfield. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Orlando.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown.
Holy cow, they scored.
Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.